Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to all my wonderful subscribers. Thank you for subscribing, and to anyone new, hi, I'm G and welcome to G's Nail Spot. So as you can see, I've got some ready prep nails in short almond because I always do medium to short nails because that's what I wear and that's what I get the most requests for. So I'm just showing you here all the colours that I'm going to be using as base colours for this set for the lovely Jubilee nails. And obviously we've got the red, white and blue, and they're all from Urban Graffiti, and Snow White, Devilish and Ocean Ridge, beautiful colours. And then because it's the Platinum Jubilee, I've gone with this Canny Platinum Series Pure Silver polish. I've actually done a review of all Canny products, and that was one of them, and that's actually my favourite product out of all the ones that I did. But anyway, now you can see that I'm going to be putting a coat of each of these, well, I say each of these, only the white and the silver as base colours really. They all get 2 coats, but I think the footage is only going to show you 1 coat because, you know, time. Okay, so as you can see, I'm using the Beetles brushes, and I'm using all the Beetles brushes in this video because I just keep getting more and more brushes out because I don't want to keep cleaning the brush in between using colours, so I just keep using more and more brushes. Anyway, so we're starting on the, I think this is the ring finger, one of the platinum nails, and I'm using the blue I showed you earlier to paint a diagonal line on there, so it's going to look like a sash or a ribbon. Now this is to reflect what the Queen wears on special occasions. She will wear a blue ribbon, and this is to represent the Order of the Garter. Okay, so quick explanation about the Order of the Garter. In medieval times, King Edward III was inspired by King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table and all that, so he set up his own group of knights called the Order of the Garter. And here we are 700 years on, and this order is the oldest and most senior order of chivalry in Britain. And the knights obviously are now male and female. They did used to be limited to aristocracy, but now they're chosen from all different backgrounds in recognition for the public service. So when celebrities get knighted, and that's what the blue ribbon is all about. With the Queen obviously being the sovereign of the Garter, obviously. And the red one is pretty much the same thing, but it's the insignia of the Sovereign of the Order of New Zealand, because don't forget, she's Queen there too. Okay, so next nail. We're going with the middle nail, and this is where I'm going to draw the Union flag. So I actually thought I was going to do a lot more faffing than I did with this, and it didn't turn out too badly. So I'm not going to talk over it, I'm just going to let you see how I did it. I know a lot of people start slightly differently, so I've started with white background and I'm painting on the red St. George cross, and then I will add the blue in so that you can see the St. Andrew cross that represents Scotland, and then finally put the very thin red lines that I think come from the St. Patrick flag of Ireland. But I know a lot of other people start with the blue and they paint the white and red on, so maybe that's easier. I don't know, this was quite fiddly, and there's a few times when I go over the lines, but you'll see me use a little wipey tool, a little pink wipey tool, which is actually a false eyelash cleaner stick that I got on Shein. Got a whole pack of them on Shein, but they're great because they're tiny and I can just use them to clear away any little errors that I make. So you'll see me do that at one point. But yeah, essentially I am just painstakingly painting all the blue bits on to create that white cross underneath the St. George's cross. So enjoy! there you have it. The beautiful Union flag in all its glory. I was quite happy. But here we go. I've got to add the little thin red line. So I'm using the Neo Nail 0002 brush, which is a really teeny tiny fine liner. It's got like about 3 hairs on it. But I'm using that to just very delicately draw in those very thin red lines that sit on top of the white cross. And there we go, in all its glory again, finished. Not too shabby, if I do say so myself. That turned out better than I thought it would. So here's what we have so far. Now, what am I going to do with that big white thumbnail? Well, I've got my big old pot of assorted charms out that was sent to me by the lovely Mel over at All the Nails. And I knew I'd seen in here when I did the unicorn nails, which there's a video for. I'd found this little crown before, so I already knew what I was looking for. So that is just perfect. I think that's just perfect for that nail. But this is where we had fun. So I first decided to put the Ibd Fireworks in, which is just a very fine glitter, clear varnish with glitter in it, and you really can't see it on camera. I don't think. I try and show you, but it just gives a bit of background. So in real life you can just see a little bit of background sparkle on this white nail, because I didn't want it to be just plain old white. And then my first idea was, yeah, I'm going to take all these little red, blue and clear crystals that I chucked out of that pot from earlier, and I'm going to put them all the way around the nail, and then I'm going to put the crown in the middle, and it's going to look great. I got to this point and thought, yeah, I'm not really feeling this. I don't like what this is doing to the nail, because they're not long nails. Sometimes putting gems like this all the way around the nail doesn't look great. So this is where you're going to see me start faffing about with the gems. I'm pushing them about. I'm trying to figure out where I want them. And anyway, fast forward a bit, and I've got to this point. So I've got the gems across the top and a few down in the bottom. Now I'm still faffing because I'm still not happy. I'm happy with the ones at the top, although you'll see me change the colour of the middle one. So I'd got a nice spread of the red, white and blue. Like I took some away because I thought it was looking a bit heavy at the bottom, but I'm still not happy. So yeah, there you go. I'm changing the blue at the top. I was quite happy with that, and I thought, oh yes, they look like jewels that will be encrusted in jewellery or a crown now. So I do add some caviar beads to the ones at the top, but then I realised what the problem was. The gems were too big at the bottom. That's why it was looking heavy and just clumpy. I don't know, just didn't look right. So I found my little wheel that had gems in of the same colour but smaller, and popped them at the bottom with some really tiny sparkly ones that I'm just popping on now. And it looks so much better. So it looked more balanced with the crown in the middle, slightly larger gems at the top with the caviar beads to make them look like they were set in jewellery or set in some sort of regal crown thing, and the smaller ones at the bottom, and I was so much happier with that. Right, so moving on, I'm going to take the Urban Graffiti Serious Black and the tiny fine liner Neo Nails brush again, and I'm just going to outline those white stripes back on the ribbon nails, just to give them a bit of extra definition. I mean, to be fair, I wasn't sure where I was going to go with these. I liked the fact I put the ribbons on. I knew I'd put the ribbons on. I just wasn't sure where I was going to go with it. So I thought, okay, let's start off with some black lines. Let's get them defined so they really do look like ribbons, and then take it from there. I clearly still hadn't made my mind up what I was going to do with those ribbons, so I jumped straight to the pinky nail. And I'd had an idea I was going to leave it platinum actually, but I just thought, nah, we don't want no plain nails in this set. This is a Jubilee set. This is for the Queen. So I've taken another Beatles brush and I'm painting 70 on there to represent the long reign of the Queen, bless her. So we've got the 70 on there that I've just painted on in the Snow White polish, and then again I'm going to take that fine liner and the Serious Black and outline those numbers. we're back to the ribbon nail. Woo! So I can show you what I did. So I fell back on my fail-safe. I found a lovely regal pattern on my Queen stamping plate. So it's Queen 44, and I'm using my usual Moyu stamper and scraper. And I thought I'm going to put that lovely regal pattern onto that ribbon. And I'm using the Clear Jelly Stamping Polish 034, which is like a pearly white, and it looked great. Look at that. I think I made the right decision there, and I think it just finishes that nail off really, really well. It looks fabulous. Now, annoyingly, I didn't have the footage where I did it on the other one, but I did exactly the same thing on the blue ribbon nail. So I wasn't done with the bling. I decided just to use the McCart Rhinestone gel glue again and just pop a red gem right in the middle of the Union flag nail. I think it just adds a little bit of something extra, because, you know, we are extras. This is set for the Queen. It's got to be extra. And here we are. And at this point I thought, oh, these are done. I really like these. These look great. But there is something bugging me about that pinky finger, that 70. So I thought, you know what, it needs something. So I broke out the glitters. So I've got hollow blue and red glitter. These are glitters that I got from Glitter Chick Joe on eBay, and they're really fine, lovely glitters. And I'm just using some top coat to paint on the numbers, and I'm going to do one blue and one red, and I'm going to sugar the glitter. Sugar. I don't know why I said that weirdly. I'm going to sugar the glitter on for a change, because I never normally do that, because I make a huge mess and it's not my favourite way of doing it. But I think this time that is what it required, and they turn out so nice. Just look at the difference. That was well worth doing. I'm so pleased I made the decision to pop some glitter on there, because I think now the set looks finished. Now I'm happy with them. Now I would be happy to present them to the Queen herself and say, I have put my heart into these nails just for you, but let me just put a top coat on, because I can't let them go before they have been top coated and sealed. So they are all super shiny and wonderful. So please drop me a comment in the box below. Let me know what you think of these Jubilee nails. Give them a like. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you can see all upcoming videos. But yeah, what do you reckon? Would you wear these for Jubilee? I definitely will be. Okay, so I've released these wonderful Jubilee nails from their stands and popped them on a palette. Ignore the two lights reflecting on the palette. I was trying to give you some different angles of the nails, but there they go. I'll pop up a photo now. I hope you all have a great Jubilee bank holiday. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I hope you like the nails. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!